I know what you're thinking. Was he on time? Was that perfect timing? And the answer is yes. How we doing? How's everybody? Happy Friday? Is it Friday? It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. MSOD, MDB, IM, Stubert, Do, Shaker. How we doing? How's everybody's Friday? Mine was like, I went from no meetings to a bunch of meetings and a bunch of emails and all these kind of things. And I was just like, I got shit to do, man. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Why was it? What was I singing? Oh, okay. MDB, shall I let them know the song I was singing to you not long before we hung up the phone? Just like when I was starting to get ready for stream. Happy, tired, and relaxed. I just started singing milk, 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 lemonade. Milk, milk, lemonade. Milk, milk, lemonade. Round the corner, fudge is made. Thank you, Ghost. I like, for some reason, I just got in my head about like some dance version of that. Ghost, how are you? I need today to be done, but I also need today to be 6 hours longer so I have time to do my own shit before people in other departments start to leave. I know that all too well. It's funny, I got sent an email where they're like, does blah blah have enough information for the report? And I was like, I think so. They're like, can you find out? And I was like, not really. And they were like, oh. And I was like, yeah. So, you know, like, totally can't help. So, what do you want from me? That's like, I love, to be honest, I'm honest to a point. I'm just like, look, there's no point me being here any longer because it won't help. Okay, I'm okay. Day off is messing with some music. So don't mess with some music again. The in-office equivalent of that Bugs Bunny. No, no. There you go. I'm sure I'll eventually like clip that and turn that into something. Ghost, I don't know if you saw yesterday. I tried desperately to make a house track, and I feel like I was getting somewhere good, and then it lost its way because I was using samples, and one works with bars and the other one doesn't, and I've tried to trim it. I tried to trim it 7 different ways today, and nah. But I believe I'll get there. I tried shortening it, lengthening it, changing where the loop is. The worst thing is I had one that's like so close, but I didn't feel like spending hours on the same thing. Like I had other shit to do today, so. More fodder for the YouTube trolls. Indeed, I love them. Hey YouTube, we'll see you in a couple of weeks maybe? A couple of days, I don't know. Twitch has made me, like now because of Twitch, I'm starting to load the VODs onto the other channel on YouTube. Not my main channel, the other channel. And they publish straight away, which is very annoying to me. And I don't know why they do that. Nobody asked them to do it, but that's what happens. The double-edged sword of samples, of course you will. Yeah, Ghost, I'll get there. I just, you know, and the thing for me as well is, I was saying to Stu, so I want to say massive thank you. I'm going to put my teeth in. Know what's going on? Massive thank you to Stu for just offering some words of kindness and wisdom and insight and just being retro Stu. You know, say what you will. Stu is the glue for a lot of us. So we should all thank him. Because he's a wonder. It's also tough while streaming. I was always in my head with having to make all those little changes repeatedly while streaming. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting because I feel like there's a split in how people feel about those kind of tinkers. I know some people are actually really okay and enjoy seeing the process. Like Jill likes that process. There's quite a few others who have said to me, I really like seeing how you get there. And then there are other people who, like MDB, I know sonically doesn't enjoy repeated sounds. But like, look, one of the greatest production tips I've ever heard from anybody was like, and this applies to a lot of type of music. If you're mixing and mastering and redoing as you're going along, it's way better in the long run, because otherwise what will happen is you'll finish a thing, you'll go back to it, and then you'll be like, why does this sound horrible now? And then effectively think of it like knitting. You know, if you dropped a stitch, but you don't realize until you put the thing in front of you and go, oh, okay. Sometimes you have to unravel all kinds of shit to then fix it. And I think when you're producing and mixing and mastering and tinkering and adjusting and going, you know what, no, that's not right, and fixing it on the fly, you make your life a whole lot easier later. Because I used to go like, chuck a load of things in, be like, boom, I'm done, and then hit play, and then for some reason, something sounds really muddy, something sounds wrong in the mix. When it's mastered, it doesn't sound right. When it's output, it doesn't sound right. I've exported it, and I'm like, what is going on? All of those things can be fixed. It's a bit like comping vocals, right? Comping vocals is a great idea, but you run a lot of risk of some takes may not be consistent. Like, all it takes is for that person's voice to be different 10 minutes ago, their throat to be a little bit more tired than it was, their vocal cords to be a bit tired, a bit drier, less hydrated than they should be. And you run the risk of the takes. Like, yes, you're comping it and putting it all together, but you get to a point where it's not, there's like, you can hear the difference. And it's not a verse, bridge, chorus, verse, bridge, you know, it's not that issue, or pre-chorus even. It's like they feel like they've been done on a different day. It's like with voiceover stuff. The timbre changes, exactly. The timbre, we love that word. Stu's great. I don't care what the rest of you say about him in private. You're right. Stu's the reason I now watch more English streamers than Swedish, and the reason I found your stream. Why again, another reason to thank Stu. Yeah, it does. And like, again, with voiceover, trust me, I've done it, where I've recorded a take and then gone, I need to change something, and I tried to comp it, and boy, some of it you can hear, like even the room noise theoretically changes, because if it's like, if you've got, I haven't got blinds, I've got blinds but not curtains, but if you have like your curtains open versus curtains shut, you want to know something? If you're really listening for stuff, you can hear differences. So yeah, you found Meki through stream. You did. So as much as I would like to share that, I've got to do a bit more tinkering before we come back to it. And I don't want to, there's a secret project, which I don't want to share. What's the Godzilla enemy with 3 heads? What's that called? Is that Ghidra? King Ghidra? The King Ghidra? King Ghidorah. Yeah, okay. There's a King Ghidorah project up in the work. King Ghidorah. So that's where we're at. There's one of those. There is something that I was working on for Adam. Lucy, yeah. Lucy smashed her way through Blasphemous. It's like riff tracks. If I think of about a melody, etc., too much, I freeze up on the decisions. Ghost, I feel like I've gotten a lot better of just being like, I like that, let's move on. Honestly, I've gotten a lot better with that, is what I feel. But again, I was like, yesterday, I was feeling really good, really good, and then I couldn't get it to do what I wanted, and like, The last time I did samples in Cubase was like 4 months ago. So it's been so long, I missed you guys, right? We haven't seen you in ages. Last time I did stuff in Cubase was like 4 months ago, and there's been updates since with samples, and then it threw me, and I got like really in my head about it. So I'll be honest with you, yesterday I was enjoying it, and then my brain went, you know what? No. So I got to a point where I stopped. And I feel like maybe that was unfair, maybe a disservice. So I apologize. But, like I say, it may sound like a strange thing, and I mentioned this yesterday. My therapist is like, we're working on your confidence. We're building your confidence back up. And I'm like, okay. So that's what we're working on. Hello. Hello. As much as I enjoy some of the sprawling technical thought out to the last detail music that people put out, it's overwhelmingly been the case that my favorite albums are all things that were recorded in like a weekend halfway on a whim. I am like some do you know what? I don't know if having the timer helped me. Like when we did that song where I was like, I'm gonna do this song start to finish, this is the theme, boom, done. And I think that maybe helped. Now, what I find myself doing is I'm like, the stuff that I've sent, the secret project for King Ghidorah, let's just call it King Ghidorah for now, 3-headed, just teasing. That is like, I have like some chords, I have an arpeggio, I've got like a bass, and I sent it to the other 2 heads of King Ghidorah, and I said, this is what I got, this is the progression, do what you will, hit me up and then we'll figure something out. And I do find that like there are times where there are things that I need to get better at doing on stream because I do it off stream, and I don't know why I'm so in my head about it. But yes, call me Bob because we're building confidence. Yeah. There's a lot to be said for just going for it. Yeah. Do you know, like, I know Ghost has delved into this quite a bit. I don't know how much I am, or anybody else, I don't know how much you spent time on like stems. Like if you listen to stems of stuff, there are some things that you're just like, you hear the imperfections, or you hear how somebody's layered a vocal and you're like, okay. So it's actually not perfect because one of these vocal tracks is rough as anything. But that's what they were going for. You know, and like I was saying to Stu earlier as well, I feel like learning, I've been watching other people, and I've adjusted what I used to say to myself versus what I say now. So like now I think that person's amazing. I'm inspired to do something with the same degree of confidence and comfort that they do. And like that's what I think to myself. Yeah, you can absolutely overthink stuff. And I think also like I try my best to not have unfinished projects. Most things are finished. There's the thing for Adam that I had a brain spark because I was like, what it boils down to is I wasn't happy. I was 80% happy with it, but I couldn't figure out why, and I let it just sit on its own for a bit. I came back to it, and I was like, you know what? Boom, I'm gonna do this. I increased the BPM, and 'tis a vibe. 'Tis doth but a vibe. But yeah, absolutely. And like the Brooklyn Synthwave 99, I've mixed and mastered it, and I sent it to MDB for a listen because I trust their judgment. And I'm like, you know, give me feedback. Is there anything that you're like, this is a bit low, or this is a bit too high, or this is squeaky, or whatever? And then we fix it. You say that like it's not possible to. Oh no! In Casino Out is my favorite at the drive-in record. Cedric's vocals are noticeably flat, often enough that you almost wonder if it's intentional. But it's just a byproduct of them being in the studio for like 5 days total. Yeah, like just knocking it out. And that's not in the stems, I think it's just on the record like that. See, I kind of like that though. I don't know if it's similar for you, but without a large music theory background to fall back on. When the notes don't arrive from the void, I can hit a wall, the mood or the mindset rather needs to be right. Yes, but Ghost, like, so One, I'm not, yeah, I don't have any training. I mean, any playing that I do is just me being like, I'm playing something. I know how to play like left hand, right hand piano. Like I know how to keep like a rhythm and then do a melody. Or do like just solid block chords. And then I know how to work around that. Thank you, bot, for getting rid of that random, what a name. Also, I'm sorry, Shaker. Thank you for your 65 stream streak, and my bad for not saying something. It's going to be nice soon. Nice. And Penguin Queen Lucy, thank you for 7 stream streak. But yeah, like, I have a couple tools that help with that. And to be honest, look, Cubase is my main squeeze now. You know, I've settled down with Cubase, Reaper. You got us this far, but you know, there's just things that you wouldn't do that Cubase does. But like Cubase added in some chord stuff, so you can have chords, and then there is a chord wheel in there, and it kind of gives you the complementary chords. Which, when we were doing Wildflowers, this song that's playing now, we used that to kind of find complementary chords. So we really found stuff that fit and didn't sound out of place. So those tools are really useful, and I think that helps. But then there are some things that it's just like, I don't like the way that sounds. Full stop. And it's like trying to find that. Am I in trouble because you use my full name? I'm sorry, no, you're not. Play tracks all the time on our PA at work, and it always says a nice vibe. Ghost, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Because, you know, like, look, ultimately, I would love to make music and have that sustain my living or supplement my living in a way that means that, like, I can do more of it. I would love to not work a 9 to 5, but I would happily do music 9 to 5. You know? If that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyway, we should probably play KHAZAN'T. But you know what I didn't want to do? I didn't want to start the game because I wanted to do this. I love your music streams, very chill. Thank you. I love them. I think it just depends on which day of the week you catch me, because some days I'm like, maybe people don't enjoy this. I wanted to show you the intro for this game. Because, Lucy, you know. Thank you for gifting to Lucy. Thank you, MDB.
Megadeth Bunny gifted a tier 1 sub to GH0 Stone 78. They have given 164 gift subs in the channel.
GH0 Stowe 78. I don't even know what my TTS bot is called, but look at this intro. Like, how badass is that? It's tough to find studio level stems, though possible. But especially those AI tools, the split stems often add a ton of artifacts. Yes, they do. So, I don't know if I don't know how widely available it is. This is how Ghost tells us he works for Isotope. You know, I've got a lot of their products. Just saying, maybe Ghost is pushing those emails my way. No, I have something called Simple Stems, and also Spotify I have a tool. Look, there are a lot of issues with Spotify, and potentially there are some big questions happening around what's happening in the music industry. There are two really concerning things that are happening. Spotify basically saying that, like, if you have music, that then they can allow people to remix your music, and not necessarily with attribution. There's a whole thing around that, and there's also something around Warner Music Group, Universal Music Group, excuse me, not Warner. Universal Music Group theoretically having a monopoly. So just fair warning. Keep an eye on this space. If you want to support, honestly, the best way you can is like, yes, listening on Spotify, add me on Bandcamp, add me on SoundCloud. SoundCloud is like almost there, but there are some things still to go. But, you know, I'm on these platforms, so if you don't feel comfortable with any of those platforms, I'm in a lot of places. Thank you. Crab time with Crabman. Lurkin's also a way to support, yes, as always. You have overcome these trials, may you weather the storm and embrace your destiny. The way we left off is we fought ourselves. That's where we left things yesterday. I do love that. Look, this is a very simple thing in games. When the armor that I'm wearing is in the cutscene, I've always loved that as a touch.
There is no way out.
Oh. It really is. And I like that it lets you keep the helmet or not.
This we declare. Your body and soul, they belong to us.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You dare try to defy us.
Ah. Mark, how you doing? How's your day been? Oh, damn. No, it's still doing it. Oh, well, I didn't fix the co-fight. No. I told you did. Nobody's disputing that. All right. Nobody's. Bosh. All right, Kerry Godlyman. Is this scripted death? No.
Conforming to Karen's command.
Okay. I'm alright, kind of possibly I've banjacked the client's directory sync, but other than that, oh, good. Oh, we've all been there. But I renamed the file, honest. I renamed it properly. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna move to spear. I do like the dual blades. Like, the dual blades are a lot of fun. But I do think the spear is a cheeky bit of fun. Gosh. It refreshed quite a bit, waiting for confirmation that it's all good. Thank you, Lucy. Look at this slow walk. What a dick. Oh no. The beginning. Scripted death. A strong band name. Word scripted death. That's interesting. He changed blades. He changed to he changes what he's using. Scripted death from Duluth. Jeez. No. Gonna quick pop my pizza in the oven. Watched the server never, and a watch server never synchronizes. Oh, so that's unblockable. Is he healing? Or is this just a ridiculous fight? Okay. No, that hurt my face. No. Okay, so we made it to about what, half health? Is that right? Do I have to change blades during the fight? Will that make my life easier? Lacrima. Okay, we go again. Dank. How you doing? How's your day been? How was Oblivion? You look like you were having fun with it. Yeah, I'm trying to relax. Oh, damn. I was trying to... Dank, this game is amazing. Like, truly amazing. Whoop. 3-stream streak. Dank is streaking everybody. So I need to see what is my best weapon. Excuse me. Callie, 39 months.
Trips, falls and spills coffee in chat. True life story from this morning. MEKEEE. Happy Friday and cheers to a wild.
Cheers to a wild. Callie, 39 months. That is ridiculous. My goodness. Thank you for your continued support and just being a wonderful human being. You know, Callie is such a wonder and so supportive of so many people. Y'all should give her a follow. Y'all should hang out there. Callie, I know you're less streaming recently, but you know, should the good people want to find you, thank you for the shout out. Like Callie was doing keyboards, making a keyboard, custom keyboard. Worth a look. Oh, we got a... I cannot break. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't stop. I couldn't stop. The music is great as well. What up? No. This game is a lot of fun, Callie. It's honestly like everybody I saw playing it. This game looks hard. LV, how are we? This game is a lot of fun. And like the art style is so good. We got a skill tree thing. Okay. Swift attack. Okay, I kind of want to like do the blocking thing, right? Decrease the amount of stamina. Yes, please. Yes, queen. Hi, I'm at work. Boo for being at work, but hi for being here. And I hope may work be swift and over with as soon as possible. There's like a words. There's a cell-shaded style to it that just adds like a really interesting layer. Abito, how you doing? Say everybody, Abito can't say that I'm not. He hasn't seen me do a boss. Oh damn. Damn it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No! I'm okay. Oh no! Come on, Blade Phantom, what you got? Sound design makes you think of Mortal Shell? Oh, I can see that for sure. Oh, damn. Like, they feel like beefy hits, but in a good way. Chonk, chonk, thud. Yeah, I feel like Mortal Shell was like... Because a lot of it was based around you basically just standing there and turning yourself into a statue, right? I mean, I know Ghost is lurking at the moment. But like, I immediately think of Ghost when I think of Mortal Shell. Hi, M. In my mind, I see you saying that. It's like, hi, M. Like that, like with a little wave. No wave. Little scampy wave. Do we have, almost. Okay. We love Ghost. Ghost is amazing. Oh, hi, Ghost. Didn't see that. The sassy little wave. That's what they call me. Sassy little wave. So, it's interesting trying to find the balance between going on the offensive and then also timing your blocks. Because you want to drain their stamina. But then you also don't want to be... Ah. Yes. You don't want to be culpable or available for a hit for them. Mystic, how you doing? Good to see you. If I miss any chat, it's mainly because I'm trying to stay dialed in on this fight. I'm sorry. How's your day been, Mystic? Oh, that's so... Apologies for asking, but have you played the new Armored Core? I have not. Honestly, do you know, I think... I can't remember if I said this to you, LV. I couldn't get on with Armored Core because the sound design got to me too much. Like, and I feel like it's an overstimulation of my brain. My brain does not like Armored Core. And like, even when I was trying to mod for Nat, I kind of struggled sometimes because I had to kind of pay attention to chat and also what she's saying, but like not dial into the noise in the game too much. It's going well. We're trying to beat this boss. Oh, hello. There was way too much going on screen. Yeah, like for me, there's like an overwhelming level of like input data, for sure. I found a Discord exporter for you. Amazing. What's everyone signing up to? Because I started signing up to, what was it called? Revolt. That's where I started going to. Okay, so I have the same. This is just a phase 2. Gotcha. Oh damn. This game is good. Revolt most likely. I also spun up a Matrix room like a year ago. I signed up to Revolt today because I don't know. There are some big questions about where things are going. Damn. We have enough for a level. Oh, hello. My lights are on. Shabaloik. Frozen Mountain. Have we got any more? Mayhaps I'll sign up to Revolt too. Mayhaps you shall. I've literally just put, like, I haven't done anything apart from signing up to it. I'm interested in seeing how far Discord falls. Yeah, my worry is the beginning of, like, it's like how Facebook started versus how it ended up. And so far, fortunately, Instagram mostly isn't like that, but there are some times where it's getting there. Oh damn. I imagine they're already scraping all text and images. Well, good luck for them. In before Wumpus AI or whatever, right? Yeah. Wumpus. Good old Wumpus. Okay, well this attempt isn't going as well as the first one. That's okay. Alright. Come on, hit him again. Damn it. Don't let him heal. Oh, you bastard. Wumpus, you fucked me. Wumpus, we used to be friends, man. What happened to you? Wumpus is like, hey man, I don't know. Why don't you throw your spear? You're not very nice. Bro, yeah. Is that... Where's the unblockable? I'm gonna say that one. You used to be alright, what happened? Man. Look, man. I just started drinking, okay? And then I couldn't stop. Like, I shouldn't make light of drinking problems, but I feel like Wumpus has a drinking problem. And he's not even hiding it anymore. He's just out there drinking from a flask every day. Again, please understand I'm not making light of any kind of addiction. For legal reasons. A bit silly for Discord of all things to go this route. Yeah, it does feel like, of all the platforms, there's a few things where people are like, you can see where things are going. And there are a couple of things where they're like, we'll never do it. But then, like, some stuff where even their wording has changed. Okay, well, this ain't it. I was just about to call it a day and I got an email after address 32 documents. 32 documentations. Blow into this so my car will start. 1%, no, not again. 1%, I can't have your experience on my consciousness. Okay, we got enough to take a level. Let's level up. Level up, level up, level up. Do we need to be stronger, faster, better? Alas, aghast I must go. LV, please, I hope you can have a good idea, a good day. We are here. Should you be in a position where you can hop back in, we are here. I'm gonna go strength. Why not? Take care, pals. You too. Oh, I love a good idea. I wish I had them more often. I'm gonna go stamina. I'm gonna go stamina recovery, I think. Yeah. Girl, same. LV, go with all the love we have for you. Exactly. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Yeah. We are the Joker. We are...
Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? Where?
Just take care. Take care of the luck that you have. No, that's Batman v Superman. Oh, don't. Do you want to know something? Okay. We'll do story time. We'll do story time with Meki now. Okay. I was so hyped for that movie. I didn't like Man of Steel. Okay? Deal with this. I know people get upset. Oh my god, Man of Steel so good. Okay, right. Let's be serious. Man of Steel is okay. It's not the best Superman movies. Calm the fuck down. Right. I was super hyped for Orphan Battle 2014 or whatever it was called. I know, but it was so bad I will never unhear it. Yeah, right? Okay, I was so hyped for Orphan Fight 2014 or whatever year it was. I went to a midnight screening. Something I very rarely do. Very rarely do. I took myself to a midnight screening, and I sat in my chair. And then that happened, and I literally did this. You're gonna get a little zoom. You're gonna get... No, that's too much. This. I literally... No, you can't see me. I did this. Just... sat in my chair like that. And then I told myself, I'm never going to a midnight screening again. Never. On the basis of that. Literally was just like, that's it. That's it. I have to save Martha. How'd you know that name? Well, my mum was called Martha. Samesies! Oh my god. So, interesting fact. I'm going to save Martha for you, and we're great friends now. I'll see you in Justice League. It's burned in my memory somehow. It's so bad. It's formed a core memory. I did... Look, okay. Say what you will. I didn't hate Batfleck. I think Ben Affleck is the kind of actor who he needs a good director to say, Ben, I need you to act. And then he will act his ass off. But when you don't do that, he phones it in. And I did like the voice modulation, and I liked Jeremy Irons. There were lots of things I liked, but damn. Also, first Wonder Woman, I saw it for like £4 in Newcastle. And I really enjoyed it. Possibly because it was so cheap. Possibly because it was an enjoyable movie. I think it's an enjoyable movie. Wonder Woman 1984. My good god. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Nothing against either of them, really. Just the writing and the directing. Like, yeah. Look, and if this is your favorite movie, this is just my opinion. You do not need to take my opinion and make it your own. Wow bad or wow good. I really hated Wonder Woman 1984. Or 84. Wonder Woman 84. It's insulting because I'm like, me, I was around that time. But like the whole premise of that she loses her power because she wants the boy back. It's like Wonder Woman loses all her power because she brings a boy back. Wonder Woman loses her power to bring a man back. Also, Pedro Pascal, like that was the beginning of him being in everything. I love him, and I think he's great. But it is funny to me that he was like, he's in that as Maxwell Lord. Which again, is an interesting choice. But I'm dead. If it's your favorite movie, you have terrible taste, and think about your choices. God damn. Okay, we die. You love 1970s Batman? I like Adam West campy, ridiculous Batman. I like Michael Keaton was my first Batman proper, but I used to watch Batman the TV show with Adam West, and then Batman 1989 came out, and I was like, boom, I'm in. I'm tired of us allowing shitty opinions. That movie is shit. Damn. Enjoyed the first Wonder Woman, and then same Becky. I was like, ooh, no, right? Like she's just like, oh, Steve, I'm gonna, Steve. And he's like, you gotta let me go, otherwise you'll be weak. That's why you're losing your power. And she's like, oh yeah, I guess. Val Kilmer was my first Batman. And let me tell you, Lady Boner. Rip Val. I saw that Batman in the cinema. I got a comic. There was a tie-in that when you went to the cinema, you got a comic. And I tell you what, some of it is really bad, as we know. The worst thing was Nicole Kidman. Why is Nicole Kidman in 2 DC movies? Well, she's in like 3 now, right? She's in that Batman as Chase Meridian. That's right. That's right. How much of a nerd I am. And she's in Aquaman as Aquaman's mum. Aquaman's mum. Yeah, true story. But like, then Temuera Morrison is his dad. So I'm like, so you're telling me Aquaman is Maori? Yeah, all right, let's go. Blowback vengeance. Okay. I feel like I need this. I need these. I need these. Like I said, I'm sorry, this is my opinion. This is just my opinion. The Adam West movie and then Val Kilmer were first Batman, such different vibes. Well, this is the thing, right? A bunch of us went from Adam West to Michael Keaton. You know? And then Kevin Conroy being our Batman for like the longest time in BTAS. Batman the Animated Series. For those who don't know the abbreviation. God damn. Okay. It's not terrible. Do you know Bob Kane's widow? Or was it Bob Kane? Bob Kane said that, or Bob Kane's widow said, somebody said that like Val Kilmer's was the closest Bruce Wayne they had gotten so far. Like the interpretation of Bruce Wayne as a playboy. Like, it's no Clooney Batman, is it? So, you know. The problem is, Joel Silver is the issue with that movie. Joel Silver just made some really weird choices. Yeah, I don't think it's terrible. I just think it's not great. Pretty sure that's when I had the unfortunate realization that I'm straight. Okay. I mean, I think you see those movies and it's like an awakening. Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy was like, I am not indeed straight. Oh, but you're talking about that's Clooney Batman. That's Batman and Robin. Ugh. The less we say about that, the better. Where doesn't he have he has a Batman credit card? Just look, for me, Vicky Vale, like Kim Basinger as Vicky Vale, I was like, sold. Yes, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I would... Batnips is also the Clooney one. It's also the Clooney one. There is no Batnips in Batman Forever. But there are Batnips in Batman and Robin. I want the bat and the void. So bad, but we love a strong woman. I like Uma Thurman a lot. I did not like her Poison Ivy. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. This is okay. We're learning. Have you got any more? No. We knew that one was coming. No. Damn it. That whole movie was wild. That movie is you can hear the cocaine as people are typing the script. You can practically hear the writer's heartbeat because they're on so much cocaine. And then we're gonna do this, and then it's gonna be lit up, and we're gonna do all these things, and then we're gonna have this song, and it's gonna do this, and you're like, yeah, and you're like, okay. And then we're gonna have Batgirl, but we'll call her Batgirl, yeah, okay, yeah, cool, let's do it. And you're like, of course. And they're gonna put on fake lips, so when Poison Ivy kisses them, it's basically a terrible writer and producer doing all the things all together. Still cleaning your house and listening to Becky's Insight is gold. Thank you, Abito. That whole movie is wild. It really is. I rewatched with my brother and we lost count on the Mr. Freeze puns. Eyes to see you. That's one of them. The thing is, with Arnie, I don't know if anybody else finds this. At a certain point, all of his puns and tie-ins all go together. Cool off. The Iceman cometh. I want the bat in the void. Hold on. What are you doing? Get to the chopper. Yeah. Cool off, Freezer. Yeah. It's not a tumor. Who's your daddy and what does he do? And I think also, like, look, the way they saw it was like, hey, we had Batman Forever, we had 2 villains, so maybe this time we'll do like 2 again, or should we do 3 because we'll chuck in Bane and he'll be awful. Okay, we got an ad. Okay, we're in the middle of a fight. I'm very sorry. Arnie's strongest role was Arnold in Pumping Iron. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very sorry that I can't pause for the ads because I'm in mid-fight. If I die, then yes. Oh no. They can't hear you. shit. Damn it. No, oh my god. I'm in trouble. I'm better, I'm stronger, I'm Batman. Just give me a soundboard that's all Pete Holmes. Where are the drugs going? Because I don't often feel like I do. I feel like it takes some mental work for me. I'm playing a Dex build. I'm happy to answer any questions. But yeah, we're just speeding through the game, is the plan. And then we'll probably do another playthrough and be really serious and do every single possible permutation of what we need to do. And then do something else. God. Okay. I think this is either rotten egg or buttered popcorn. Are we ready? It's rotten egg. It was in fact rotten egg. It's been a great talk. Look. Can you see? Look. Can you see that? There? Can you see that? Can you see what's behind me? Let's see. No, you can't see. No, you can't see. Right. Bear Champ, thank you. That is a Batman.
Had happy affiliate anniversary.
Let's go over here. Look, there's Batman on my wall. There he is. That's Batman. Bear Champ, thank you. That's a Batman. Let's make it zoom. That's a Batman picture, and there's another Batman picture for the 80th. It was a birthday gift of a Batman thing on my wall. Bear Champ, thank you for that. It is appreciated. How you doing? Happy Friday. Another Batman realization. Is it weird that my brother is a huge Batman fan? No. Why would it be weird? Why would it be weird? It's only weird if you make it weird. What it do? Okay, let's go again. We're on the boss. We're on a boss. Damn, this is tough, but I feel like we're making progress. Oh. I say just that I get hit like 3 times. Okay. You got the anniversary Batman popcorn bucket. Nice. Vito, I'm here for that. Okay, so that one's the unblockable one, but we only know he's doing it when he does like a arm in the air. He weighs it back, he just doesn't care. Best Batmobile? I'm really partial to 89's Batmobile. I think what is it, Batman, is it 66? 66 is iconic though. Like, 66 is the kind of thing where I'm like, you know what? I would like to drive it. Like, I think that would be fun to drive. I was also banned from the Reddit page for answering people's questions on which locations we're selling them. Oh, damn. But that is a great question. There you go. Can MDB or Stu, whoever's available, can one of you pin that? Because I think that's a valid thing to ask everybody who comes in. Anybody who's coming in, we're going to ask them best Batmobile. Full stop. I know the thing is, I feel like you can take your age. You going 66 too? Right? I feel like 66. Like, it's the black with like the red trim on it. It's based on a Cadillac, right? I think so, like a convertible Cadillac, or convertible anyway. You got the flame coming out the back. Like, there's a lot going on with it, and I feel like it's iconic. I do like 89 Batmobile as well. I mean, maybe at a later stage we'll rank Batmobiles. I'm gonna drop a Batmobile pick in Discord 1 sec. Yes, yes, Callie. I mean, we might have to digress into this in a second. Also, look, another reason 89 has a big place in my heart, Prince. Like, having Prince on the soundtrack, oh my god. I like, everything was like coded to me. The music in this fight is good. Is it only for the Batman? No, I think any Batmobile, any Batmobile. Any Batmobile, full stop. I will say we should allow. I'm tempted to go and look at this now. I think any Batmobile, like I say, any medium, any media, any style. We have to give Lucy verified. Lucy, I've verified you in the Discord because basically what happens with that is, oh, I think somebody's verified. Basically, we don't. People can't chat in Discord unless they're verified. Except the dust on it. Excuse the dust on it. We'll allow. We'll allow it. I love that. Yes. Kim Basinger, like, okay, Bear Champ, I was saying that before. Like, for me, Kim Basinger, Vicky Vale, I was like, shut your mouth. Where we going? Like, what's up? He splurged and got the set, my very first adult paycheck, and then ate sandwiches the rest for the rest of the 2 weeks. Callie, I love that. Wait, I think we got to share this. Hold on. I don't think we got to share this. Callie, you don't mind me sharing it, do you? Look at that. Look at that. How cool is that? Batman 92 is special for me because of Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh my god, don't. Michelle Pfeiffer, again, look. I saw Scarface way too young. I saw Scarface way too young, but like Michelle Pfeiffer, again. Also, Christopher Walken in Batman Returns? Shut your damn mouth. Oh. Selena. There is a clip of me doing that. Oh, Selena. I love that. That's fine, and I understand, as you know, the trouble I get into just being in Discord. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. 66 also appeared in the movie Rockstar. Yes, very true. Very true. Jill, we're asking best Batmobile, and then we're talking Batman. And again, like, to retell the story that you've probably heard before. My mum took me to go and see Batman Returns. Batman Returns has like a massively special place in my heart. My mum took me to go and see Batman Returns because I had Batman 89 on video, and I like recorded it off TV back when you had to do it like pause for the breaks and all that kind of shit, right? She took me and they refused to let me in. And then, bless her, like, she didn't say, she was just like, she was furious with them. She kind of kicked off a little bit. And then, for Christmas that year, I got Batman Returns on VHS, and I still have that VHS. So it's always got a massively special place in my heart. She had to be sewn into it. Yeah, she did. And like, I don't know if you've ever seen, there's video of her doing stuff. Like, the amount of stunts that she did in that costume that she did herself is, like, mad. Okay, we are getting whooped here, but we're making improvements. Okay, Rush towards an enemy. Aggressive attack. Dodge. Frenzy. After a sprint. We're going to do potent blow. My mum wore that for Halloween one year. She looked killer. Really? Damn. You almost dropped your food at Lucy. No. I like Batman 90s Batmobile. I like Batman 90s in general. Gotcha. Like Kevin Conroy as well. I was saying like BTAS. You know. Oh damn, that's 5 hits? Yeah. Alright, well we know. Okay, that's 3. Man, make up your mind. 2, 3, 4. I was watching Expedition 33 earlier, interesting game. Do you know what's really bad is that I feel like I would probably enjoy it. It has come up quite a few times on key sites, and I just kind of didn't pay it much mind, but people are saying it's very good. What? People used to say, I don't even know if I want to justify that by reading it. Chocolate to make up for drop food? Yeah. The opening cinematic made me cry, so that happened. Okay, well. Damn, this is one of those ones. Yeah, fuck those people, right? MDB, you need to stop. Firstly, what kind of trolley bullshit is that somebody's coming at you with? And I say to this, like I said this before, I don't think MDB realizes how beautiful she is. I've told her this, and I don't feel like she believes me. Oh shit. Oh, I missed the critical hit. Fuck. Okay, where are we gonna die? We're gonna die, it's fine. Listen to the man, exactly, right? Or just listen full stop. Yeah, that is kind of messed up that people be like, oh, what happened to you? That's a very dickish move. It's happened on multiple occasions. Also, we don't need to talk about my attractiveness. Well, still. I get if you don't, my self-esteem sucks too. I wish people would just be not dicks. Oh, that follow-up, damn it. I hate that some of them he's got like... Ah, greedy. If it's nothing nice to say, then shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, why? I don't know why people feel like they have the need to interject with shit sometimes. You're just like, or don't say anything. Like, the one that drives me mad is, you look tired. And, you know, like, I'm like, shit, man, damn. You don't know what people got going on in their life. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die because I'm getting impatient. Everybody remind me to be patient, okay? Extraction work T. I have a site that should have 5 financial disclosure on file. 1 is accurate, 3 is signed, but nothing else checked out. Dodginess. Don't look at our books, because we've been cooking them. Don't be looking at our books. We've been bajooking them. Oh, damn. We're dead. One's just missing, site has been open since 2022. Forgeries and fakeries. You only say that to people that you know. I think even then, sometimes I'm just like, look, I know I'm tired. I don't need somebody telling me I look tired. God damn. That time was 3. This is gonna be 5. The bad one is they say you look tired. You know what, tired? You're just like, I got one of those faces, okay? I just look tired all the time. Damn. That's my secret. I'm always tired. This guy. I gotta heal. Lucy, can I ask, am I missing anything with this fight? Is it just me? I need to get good. That's fine if that's all it is. I just need to improve my skills. I get it. You wait, kids, it'll happen to you too, right? I mean, it's funny, my eldest said, excuse my bedhead. And I was like, what are you talking about, kid? Like, you've... She was like, excuse my bed hair. I was like, you're fine. You're all good. I was like, excuse mine. She was like, you're fine. I was like, oh, damn. I mean, it's my life. I'm a sleeper. You just needed to click. Got you. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. I think, yeah, it's just knowing how many hits. Nope. Damn. Apparently, one of the side effects of this wonder drug I'm on is lack of sleep. And it's like, yes, I couldn't get less, so... Oh, Joe. Yeah, I have a thing where I'm just like, I don't sleep massively well anyway. And then like to add in something that's like preventing it, oh, so. Oh, we're not phase 2 yet? Okay. Oh, damn. No. I tried. I'm lucky to get 5 hours of sleep as it is. Yeah, like 5 or 6 hours is normally my norm. It's very rare I get like more than that. But I tell you what, the bank holiday or bank holidays did really mean I got like extra sleep. Where I didn't need to take anybody anywhere. I was just like, back to sleep. Okay. What are we gonna upgrade? Because I want my stamina recovery quicker. So maybe willpower. He's basically the first true boss, so he's a toughie, but you'll get this because you're a god. I mean, why thank you. Very, very high praise. Should we go endurance? Let's go endurance. Why not? We're trying, we're on it. Oh my. Yeah. I may get 7 time off. I may get 7 hours probably when I went to bed at like 6 a.m. 4 a.m. I've missed half the day, but well rested. Yeah, I hear that. And like, I've been getting a little bit more of a lie-in because the youngest has had to go to an alternative place in the daytime. So it just means I get like 20 minutes more where I could rest in, but I still have to get up and start my work stuff. The name for that is wild. Name for what? You mean the thing I'm talking about? Oh, damn. I mean, yeah, you could have just confirmed. But yes, I know what you mean. The audacity of him just walking towards me. What? Oh, shit. We had made good progress. Okay. Alright. I know what we're doing. Skill tree. Okay. Potent blow. Frenzy. Johnny Frenzy. I know I keep on making that joke. Wild dodging. Square. Okay. Triangle. Take a powerful swing at your enemy. What? Spirit? Okay. How do I assign that? Right. R1 and square. Gust. R1 and square. Alright. Cool. Now I've got extra stuff. Damn. I was too focused on learning whatever it is I have. I get myself hit. Oh well. That's okay. 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 We go again. Let's go. This looks tough. I mean, sure. It is, I guess. Okay, so that's how that works. Do you know what? Mostly Superman. Like, while I'm a fan of comic books, and I do like a comic book movie and story, Superman was one of those ones that I was always like, nah, I'm indifferent. But I will say that Christopher Reeve playing Superman, next level. He's the man who made it believable that a guy could put on glasses and was a different person. Yes, easily. And it's not even remotely close. And to be honest, the only person who got close, kind of, was Brandon Routh because he basically did an impression. But there are lots of problems with that movie. Bryan Singer being not a nice guy. He didn't get no credits. He's, I like that if you watch like the CW shows, they had him as Ray Palmer, the Atom, and then they also had him in an alternate universe be Superman again, and he was Kingdom Come Superman, and that was a good like way to pay it back and acknowledge his time in the suit. I mean, quite frankly, the greatest Superman we never got was the Nick Cage, because if you've ever seen the suit, oh my god. And there's the documentary The Death of Superman Lives. It's worth a watch if you've never seen it. The flaws were not his. Exactly. Okay, we died. I enjoyed spending time with a little time with my college-age niece over the weekend. The teenage nephew is very teenage boy-y. Ugh. I hadn't seen the Superman arc there. I'd given up by that point. But his Atom was pretty Superman-y. Yeah, so it's annoying because at one point, like, they were really cooking. Like, they had, like, Arrow was their Batman, and that's the best version of Green Arrow I've seen for a very long time. Flash was doing well. Constantine was good. The show. Then they like had Legends of Tomorrow, and like they were doing good stuff with there, and they like it was all doing pretty well. And then it started to get really bad. Superheroes I don't care for. The Punisher. You're not a superhero. You're a dick. Yes, but Punisher isn't a superhero, and I think that's the thing, is that like the portrayal of him should be he's not right in the head. He's come back with PTSD. He doesn't know how to deal with it properly, and true good tellings of Punisher really focus on like him being a broken individual. And yes, it's like he's not a good guy. And anything that tries to portray him as such is not doing a service to the character. TV Constantine actor was great. Show was so-so. I do feel like it would have gotten better. I mean, didn't it existed on like Amazon or something weird like that? Like it didn't have a home in the same way as the others did. And I think that was also a big factor to it. Like, Lucifer for me is a great show, but the fact that like it started out in one place and then ended up on Netflix to finish just shows that like even Warner don't have the faith in their own stuff, you know, often. And it's disappointing because they have so many properties they could do fun things with. Like, the CW Supergirl was just like, meh. Like, she's a great actress. I think they had some good people in it. David Harewood is a fantastic actor, but there was a lot of it that was just like, I don't really care about any of this. Well, both fun on TV, but so not like their comic book character. Yes. Absolutely. They're nothing like they are in the comics. I guess. Oh shit. Heal. Yeah. It's Matt Ryan, who was the TV one. And he's Welsh, but he's being Liverpudlian as best as he possibly can. No! Oh, we were doing so well. Okay. He tried his best. I mean, it's not terrible. It's better than a lot of people's like Beatles impression where they're like, oh, do-do-do-do. There's like that weird sing-song tone to it. No, I died. Okay, we did really well. That was progress. That was progress. Best we've had. He is at least from the right continent. You're exactly right. At least he's from the right place. The worst thing is, though, Joel, I don't dislike Keanu's Constantine. I'm alright with it. I actually think it's quite a good movie if you just think about it independently, not as in it's part of something else. He did one of the animated ones too. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And like Justice League Dark is another one of those ones where sometimes, like Warner for the longest time, the animated movies were like infinitely better than their live action movies. Like Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, like that is a great animated movie. Ignore the background movie. Yeah, background info. Yeah. Same. I like Rachel Weisz. It's fine. It's a perfectly fine and enjoyable thing. I just think if you think about the source material, you'll hate it. It's like World War Z, okay? I say this, World War Z, the like extended cut of that is a very enjoyable movie. Is it anything like the book? Fuck no. There's a handful of things that are the same. Like, but everything else is like, we took liberties. Like, him being so involved is not anything that happens in the book. Like, World War Z, the book is very much like it's happened, and he's talking to people about what has happened. And it's not happening. You just don't buy Brad in a movie? Well, you don't buy him as a dad, right? That and Gargoyles? Yeah. See? Exactly. '90s Batman used to do your homework to it. Yeah, you see? Like, it was just so fucking good. It's a bit like X-Men. X-Men, the animated show, X-Men 94, was so damn good. And they did stuff that was like, storylines are way deeper than you realize. Especially if you know that, like, Stan made Malcolm X and Martin Luther King were the inspiration for Magneto and Professor X. And that, like, we're gonna take action with it. We're gonna take action and we're gonna fight fire with fire and violence with violence. Like the Magneto type of thinking was more Malcolm X, and then the more methodical and thought out thing was Martin Luther King. And like that's the whole thing. It was an allegory for racism and segregation. And like you hear Stan talk about it. You can go and watch like documentaries and stuff where he talks about it, and that was the whole thing. Like the later seasons when I think like Fox started, or whoever's running the animation for that, they stopped basically giving a shit. They were like, look, your budget is £12. $12. Make what you can. Like, the quality does drop off in later seasons, but like for the longest time, it was such a solid show. X-Men. Like I said, 94 X-Men, the animated show. Jubilee didn't exist until they made the show. I basically, if you know, you know, blame Ari Arad, who convinced Stan to sell rights to all over the place and let them do all kinds of liberties with stuff. And some did better than others. Some just made terrible shit because they had a Marvel property. Others made respectful things that made sense and were somewhat honoring the original stories. Well, she's the we need a new character that gets people in and we can make merch and all that kind of stuff. I don't hate her, she's the audience surrogate, but also she's there because Dazzler wasn't going to work. Have you ever seen Pride of the X-Men? Because that's worth a watch if you can find it. There was, and ironically, there's an arcade game that was made of that. Because it was the show, that was going to be a tie-in to the show, so they had an arcade game, which is amazing. Worth playing if you can find it. We need to explain that this world is about, what this world is about, bringing the character who knows nothing. Yeah, and what you find with Jubilee is that, like, in the early stages and the early episodes, and I think the first season, she features prominently, and then they kind of dial her stories down a bit, and it becomes less about her. And it just goes to show they're like, look, we got kids in the door, job done. Also, Jubilation Lee as a fucking name is ridiculous. I said it. Come at me. Jubilation fucking Lee. Like, honestly. It's a drag name. It's so terrible. I think... But, that being said though, when I catch the Jubilee line, I do say, do you want to catch the Jubilation Lee? We gotta go to the Jubilation Lee line. And it was named after one of the Queen's Jubilee celebrations. That you do, exactly. Ah, I forgot about that follow-up kick, dang it. Block. Block. I need to make it to the second phase with more heals. He is whooping my ass. The music is so good though. There's like a Gregorian chant in the background. Remember to join you. Discord, I think I messed up the threads. What? I do enjoy Gregorian chants, right? Oh, I mean... Hey, and hey, Asian presenting character representation, not a bad thing, especially then. Yeah, I think, like, didn't they go through a whole thing of, like, it was gonna be Sunfire for the longest time? Sunfire was gonna be involved as well? But then they were like, oh no. There was some logic as to why they were gonna die. He's gonna do the teleport thing now? Yeah. Nope. Oh damn, who died? Nope, nope, nope. Damn it. We're getting close. We're getting close. Oh. We get some Lacrima. We're not enough to level up. We're gonna level up soon though, and we're gonna probably get one of these. Wait, what? Oh. Gregorian charts were also big in the 90s. No one has said why, but they were. It's true. There's a particular song I'm thinking of, but I cannot for the life of me remember the name. Thank you, MUB. Yeah, like I say, Sadness Part 1. Yes, I think it might be. Sade. Sardeness. Sade. By Enigma. Are we saying Sade? What are we saying? What are we saying, John? I can't remember which song it is. I think it is the, like, I have a feeling I will listen to it and be like, yeah, that's the one. Oh damn. It was written by Sardeness for the Marquis, I think. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. I'm gonna heal. There you go. We're gonna go second phase. We're just gonna ignore second phase? Is that what's happening? Oh damn. Oh. No. No, we were doing so well. We were doing so well. We're getting there. We're getting there. I need to get to that phase with more health, and then we'll be great. We'll be golden. We don't have enough to... We're not going to have enough to... Oh, we are. But the skill tree is locked. So the skill tree is locked. We cannot do anything else in the skill tree. That's interesting. We learning. We learning. And I like that the game's like, look, this is as much as I'm going to give you, okay? You're not getting any more. You getting that? That's it. What do we want to do? Attack damage, more strength. I want my received stamina damage decrease. That's good. Stamina recovery +4. Okay. I don't know. 0.8%, sorry. 0.4%. It's tough. It's tough to figure out which is best here. I'm gonna do willpower again. We'll see. We learning. We learning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do 6. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of these I didn't need to take the hit on, but it is what it is. Oh, damn. That one is unblockable. Oh. You didn't spare? What are you doing? No, a hammer? Ah, no heals for the second phase. If we make it to second phase. Second phase for days. Damn. I knew as I moved that one was gonna get me. I should have gone like left. But I dodged forward. Hold on, we got anything? Nope. Skill tree? Nope. It's locked. We can't get any better. It's okay. Oh my god, you know there's 6. I kind of want to have him win. Because I feel like when it starts like that, there's no way. Good news, everyone! My pizza was pretty great, and I've not broken the server. Like me, it only looks a little bit broken. But it's actually functioning pretty well, making a big fuss about nothing. Aren't we all just making a big fuss about nothing? Should I have done this? Probably. Reflection? Yeah. Javelin? Brutal attack? Recover health? Oh my god. Yeah, probably done this. Probably should have done this. Fun. 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 It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Jill. What you're saying is the server has childhood trauma. Girls. You know, my eldest and I were talking the other day, and she was like, Mulan has, because we were talking about Disney songs. Sorry, Disney movies where the princess doesn't sing. And I was like, I'm pretty sure Brave, she doesn't sing. And then she's like, Mulan? And I was like, Mulan sings. And then it turns out I know more of the song Reflections than I thought I did. Was Brave? Yeah. So in the car I started singing it. She was like, oh. I was like, seems I know the song. I know she does. I said to her that she does, and she was like, I sang the song, and she was like, oh yeah, of course she does. No, she didn't. No, I sang the song. She had a moment where she forgot. She's allowed to forget. Get off her case. It's Leia Salonga. Salonga? Get off her case. I will go to war for that child. Just so you know. She's allowed to be wrong about it. It was then known for Miss Saigon. Oh, hold on. Polynesian lady. Salonga. I feel like I know her face. So easy to get your goat sometimes. Ah! Is it? Is it really? So if you know what button to push, maybe don't push it. Look, you trying to get me to Filipino? Okay, Salonga. Yeah, I feel like I know what she looks like. None of the Disney princesses really rap though. I mean, Maui's a bit of a princess. Hey! Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomena. Also, I keep on hearing disappointing stories about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I want to be clear. For a long time, he was my guy in WWE, as it were, WWF as it was, then WWE. Am I surprised though? No, not really. I mean, everybody that I've liked at some point seems to be horrible. There are so few people who are actually good. Disney will have Lin-Manuel Miranda write the score for them eventually. Hot take? Lin-Manuel Miranda, overrated. I did not care for Hamilton, even remotely. What's he mansplaining this time? Well, you see. We were like, Jill, were you here when I was talking about this yesterday? Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't think I've fully recovered from that. And while, for many reasons, I have like constant reminders. Oh, he's absolutely overrated. Good at what he does, but he's kind of a one-trick pony. I find it annoying as well. He's in an episode of How I Met Your Mother, and like, it's just any excuse for him to do that. The Mulan sings, "Who is this girl I see staring at back at me?" I was looking for this. Who is... Oh, it's not working. That girl I see. It's not working. There you go, we can't make it work. I liked In the Heights. I did. Do you know why? Because he's not really in it, is he? I can hear Lin-Manuel Miranda songs and not be entirely sure of the film that they're from. Yeah, they've got like a weird vibe to it. My favorite thing on that is like... when Taika Waititi was asked, what of your script did they keep for Moana? And he said, ocean. Open on ocean. And that was it. And like, that makes me laugh. Also, whoever put Seabird on Music League, have you seen Our Flag Means Death? Because if you have, and that's why you chose it, I love you for doing that. Yeah. In the show, anyway? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. It was Callie. It's cookie cutter stuff at this stage. You can picture the directors going, who can we get this music? Lynn? Yeah. And again, look, please don't take, like, massive offense. If he's your jam and you love him and he's your guy, like, cool. He's just not for me. This is where I lose everybody. How dare you? Yes. Why? Like, why? I like, you know, Emily, she's so good, right? She's so very good at acting. Emily Blunt, yeah. But yeah, that movie is rough. That movie is like, why am I watching this? I never truly understood why Mary Poppins Returns happened. Give me Saving Mr. Banks over that movie any day. Yeah, but that's the thing though. I think, you know, like, kids mean you end up seeing some stuff that is absolute tripe. Oh, damn. Heal. I did not heal. I healed now. We won't hold it against it. Damn. Heal, please. Then the follow-up? No, he didn't do it. Oh, I've timed this again badly. No, it's alright, I died. It's fine. I died. We've got an ad incoming, so we're gonna take a little break. Make sure you hydrate, stretch, do all those good things. Maybe get up, shake out the sillies, and we'll see you in about 3 minutes. 3 and a bit minutes. Come through, dear. Bardcore, you know the score. Loot so good I deserve an encore. I've been working time at this hostel. God loves Bardcore. My Gwen dance. How many turns we got left? Yeah. We're winning. Is that this dude? He needs a tissue. Bouncy castle. Right. Oh, party. All fascinated. Basically, Snedix. Sorry, you wanted collision mode on. It is on, Miss Orga. There you go. Are we ready?
I am.
You have so many
Yes.
comments. Is everybody ready?
Hi, Snedix.
I hate easily. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't think anyone heard that.
oh damn. Let's go. I'm better. I'm stronger. I'm Batman. Just give me a soundboard that's all Pete Holmes. Where are the trucks going? Okay. I got so caught up in stream beats I forgot I had the fucking food in the fucking oven. Hey. Hey. It's hot in here. It's not my fault. The parents find out he's a mutant. Like, she's just like, I want nothing to do with you. It's so heartbreaking. Because you're like, he struggles to find anybody to show him some love. And you're like, please, it's so sad. Right, let's summon her. It looks like we're fighting Godric. There you go. I promise you, Godric. We got 20 minutes-ish. So we'll see how this goes. I still hear that actor's voice when I read Apocalypse. Exactly. Poor beast. Right, let's do it. Knights don't know how to act. Oh, come on. What is going on? There we go. Oh! Ah! Heal! Oh my gosh. The shame. The shame. What happened there? Gifting to Z. What are you like? Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yes. Dude, we got to show you some love. Of course, of course. And thank you everybody for spamming emotes and showing Z some of that real love. Z is a wonderful streamer, a wonderful human being, ultimately. That was back when I was playing Blasphemous 2. Thank you, Stubus. Speaking of Blasphemous, do you know who smashed through it earlier? Like a fucking boss. That's Penguin Queen Lucy. Smashed it. Right? I was like, damn, girl. Yeah, go check out Penguin Queen Lucy, please. Happy affiliate anniversary to the first mech circuit. Remnant King, how you doing? Good to see you. What are we getting for Lucy? Yes! Parrying that motherfucker.
Get down.
Get parried, nerd. Yeah.
Fucking boom!
Fucking boom. Mine is also tomorrow, but it'll still be a while before I can properly return, saving up for a new PC. Is that just because you want a new rig, or is it because of other issues? Also, look at that. Talking about how much of a boss Lucy is, and then Lucy's smashing Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Bit of both? Gotcha. Well, it's good to see you, as always. I hope you're well. We're playing some of this. We're making our way through it. We are on a pretty tough boss, but I believe in us. I believe in Harvey Dent. We were talking Batman, so, I mean, Remnant King, since you're here, we gotta ask, favorite Batmobile? And if you would like as well, favorite Batman? And you know, like we were talking Batman the animated series, right? Stop it. Stop it. You stop it. Stop. Everybody, Stu is clearly tired because he's making ridiculous statements. Okay, I got hit twice by the spear? That's the first time in ages. Ah. Yeah. You know, like, Kevin Conroy's voice is literally what I hear when I read Batman. It's so intrinsically tied into it. He's a peepsy boy. So tired. He's overtired. He's like punch drunk. Because he's overtired. He's not at his nap. Now he's making ridiculous statements. With my new home connection, it's kind of hard to stream. I'm still waiting Pops to get another long cable so we can properly connect. My computer now is a very cheap build, paid like a couple hundred on Amazon. I mean, look, if it worked for you, no complaints, right? And I think it served the purpose that you needed to serve. That's the main thing. Yeah, Keaton's my preferred, but Conroy's the voice in my head for dialogue. Yeah, like, trillion%. I need to get the timing on those big swings. Like, that's the one that's getting me. Yeah, like, when I read Batman's inner monologue, it just sounds like Kevin Conroy. And it feels like it's so weird not having him on this earth. It's very, very weird feeling. Remember having the flu something terrible years ago. I had Sky Movies on. I was napping. I knocked the remote off the sofa and it skidded across the floor to reach out. And the voice on the TV said, "Up next, Sky Movies Batman and Robin." In my flu fevered state, I remember thinking, it can't be as bad as I remember. She was like, give me the flu, please. I want more flu. Favorite villain, Joker. Agreed. It's very difficult to get past Joker. It's where Nolan went wrong, in my opinion, because Dark Knight is the best of the three. Dark Knight meant that I have many issues with Dark Knight Rises. I feel like if you put Bane second and then make the Joker third, like, if you're going to do 3 movies, that's the way you do it. Bruce Wayne wise, nostalgia 90s animated. Justice League, but for Bat Family had his own Bat version, Jason Todd Red Hood. Interesting. Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that, and Jason Todd with his very interesting backstory. But the thing is, you know what, like, at a particular point, is nobody going to stop Bruce Wayne just adopting these random children? Nobody calling child services? Just, rich get away with whatever they want. And I think it's difficult to enjoy other villains. Keeps them off the streets. Well, I mean, somebody's got to ask some questions. Wait, this billionaire lives with his old butler in a mansion. They're going to adopt these kids. Everybody seems to be somewhat from a broken home or in need of help. Oh, I'm with it. The rich do really get away with whatever, right? It's fine. Can Alfred get away with whatever he wants? Huh? I mean, this is the thing. I'm sorry, I failed you. Mr. Wayne. I have a dream of seeing you one day across from me in a little cafe in Italy. I go in there, I order the same thing, and I dream of seeing you there with your kids and your family, and you won't say hello to me and I won't say anything to you. Alfred isn't rich. I think you'll find he is. He definitely would have taken, like, receivership of the money, right? He would have been, what's it called? Named in a trust. He's definitely looking after the money, and he probably has, like, a fee that he's paid. Like, what's it called? A custodian? A receivership, is that the thing? He was rich. Remember one time when they made him less rich? Oh, not a billionaire. Oh, only a millionaire. That money was merely resting in his account. Exactly. I won't say hello because Alfred knows his place. Never mind, sorry. What? It's fine. Yeah. Remember, Alfred's like, well, technically, the company is signed over to me, sir. Is that you've been declared dead. My name is Mark Gray. Not a lot of people know that. Alfred has a serious NDA agreement with a sign-on bonus, right? Alfred knows where the bodies are. So. You're only supposed to blow the bloody Joker. Wait. Oh, damn. In one of the comics, he had to save. He gave it to the back kids in the storyline and basically made himself a better Bruce Wayne. Okay, sir. I don't know what you mean. Even so, everything he did was in service of protection of Bruce Wayne and family. He's fine. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like Alfred is ultimately, like, blame-free. But they do enable him. You know, at no point is somebody like, look, maybe beating up people of an evening is not a productive way to deal with your issues around your parents' death. It's almost like maybe therapy would have been a better option. Much cheaper as well. We wouldn't have to spend money in R&D building all these weapons and armor and all these kind of things. He is. I mean, it depends. So certain stories, like Alfred is like former SAS, which I think is an interesting take on it. God, you sound just like the board, right? It's okay, Alfred, I forgive you. What? Oh, no, Master Wayne, I didn't fail you. I failed you. Got a lot to answer for. Instead of using money to beat up people, how about use the money Alfred gave me and personally actually fund programs as an active... be active as a non-masked persona to help the city? Exactly. Exactly. Men will do literally anything other than go to therapy. Good evening, Anamu. I hope the day is and was good. Doji, we are being silly and having a lot of fun. We're trying to do this. We've been on this boss, and that's okay. The laugh is... We're saying, what's your favorite Batmobile? And also Batman, if you so wish to share. Clarkson Farms and Alfred's mansion. Yeah, see? Oh, damn it. I know I can't dodge that. What am I doing? Which villain would Alfred team up to do the inevitable podcast? I'm here today with Clayface. Man of many faces and many voices. At one point a few years ago, I almost wrote an alternative universe Batman script about Bruce starting a version of bum fights in what would have been the Batcave, using an asylum to source its contenders. You won't miss them. Somebody knows we're gonna die, and it's okay. No, we're not. We're okay. I'm deaf. One for therapy, been a big help for me over the years. Once get new health insurance, I've been thinking back to it. Yeah, I mean, it really sucks that like they seem to have changed a bunch of people's policies and all that kind of stuff. I'm getting away from my computer before I smash it. Maybe, yeah, maybe don't. I told you. Look, I've been open about my therapy. That's just such a big attack. We got either... I think we maybe need to dodge that. stopped when I start to feel 2 on the nose. You're like, wait, a billionaire would do this, wouldn't they? They'd read this and be like, oh, that's a good idea. Bat fights. Are we leveling up time? We are. At least we're leveling up from this. And do you know what? I know we've been stuck in this fight for a while. I don't hate it. I'm alright with it. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Attack damage goes up with that one. That goes up even more. Like, I feel like strength is the way to go, right? But then I want my stamina recharge higher. Baron's gonna read this and think it's an instruction manual. Still don't say boss fight. Damn you. Damn you. Let's go willpower. Let's go willpower. Again. It's annoying. I've invested everything in dual wielding, and I feel like I should have done that in spear. Mubito. That's good. Spear or no? Oh, damn. That charge move is when I need to dodge. So close to death. Damn it. It's how he's just openly laughing at me. I'd like to take extra health off him if I can. Damn it. The grab attack is so hard to dodge, deflect, but early dodges have to be spot on. Yeah. I can feel that in balls. Not in balls. I can feel that because, like, there's a hit that, like, if I don't hit him, I can either dodge or I can try and use the perfect dodge. The, like, L1 and circle. But yeah, oh, they don't exist. They're a figment of my imagination. You're all trapped in here with me. Do you know what? Talking about comic book movies, I think Watchmen, while they did change at the end, is a fucking solid movie. And yes, there's a lot of ridiculous Zack Snyder slow-mo, but it's such a good film. And does such good homage to the original source material that I don't think it gets the respect it should do. Solely because of Blue Bean, always. It's how we rate movies. Does it have Blue Bean? Yes. Ah, damn it. I knew it was there. Blue Peen, is that slang for something? Well, so Dr. Manhattan he's fully nude in the movie, and he's blue. So you see his schnitzel. Don't call it schnitzel. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry. But you got what I meant. I'm sorry, but you understood me. Dojo, I'm sorry. How many times do you think David Hayter had to refer to Dr. Manhattan's? Oh, good. Someone already beat me to that joke. Yeah, like, absolutely. Like, it really does. And I enjoyed the show. I do think the show is, it's kind of based off, like, there's Watchmen stuff that is post Alan Moore, and it's rough anyway, but I think the show did a good job, and it's got a lot of good people in it. Don't call it Schnitzen is a slogan for a brand of Schnitzel-esque stuff you put in the toaster here in Germany. Interesting. Remember when them porking in the ship and one of them bumps their ass against the lever and then fire erupted it? Yes. And I realized that was a metaphor for one or both of the people peeking. Yes, it's Patrick Wilson, like, backs into the thing while he's with Silk Spectre. Also, it's noticeable that people are so captivated by Dr. Manhattan's presentation that it took me over 10 years to learn that Solid Snake wrote the script for the Watchmen movie. Yes, you know, yeah, like, a lot of people don't realize that. He did a lot of script stuff. And I know that he is, he was either first draft or late draft for a lot of things. Same as Carrie Fisher, you may or may not know this, Carrie Fisher wrote or script doctored so many movies, it's mad. Like, you'd be kind of shocked how much she was involved in stuff that you may love. Because she literally was like, people gave her scripts and said, do you want to punch this up? And then she did. But often, especially those days, either people didn't want credit or people weren't getting credit, and there was a whole thing around, like, if you're technically not a writer, if you're not part of the WGA, you couldn't be put on as a writer. But like nowadays, when I see, for example, Minecraft movie written by, and I see 5 names, I'm like, this is not going to be good. We're all just monkeys in shoes. Exactly. But instead, anytime you mention the movie, people are like, it's so blue. We're all just monkeys in shoes. Yes, indeed. As I borrow from Tim Minchin. We're just fucking monkeys in shoes. This is the one, times 22. Tim Minchin would say that, famous for not wearing shoes at all. Indeed, like, he's got new stuff coming out, but I think it's more serious. I think it's a bit more serious in tone. Oh, damn it. I had no stamina. The answer to that question is yes. That's how many attempts. Oh, we're not, this isn't the one. You'd be pleased to know. Or maybe not. You might be, either way. This isn't it. We've been having good convos. We have. For as little as $5 a month, some of us forego the shoes. Yeah, I've lost track, to be honest. I don't like counting deaths. I applaud people who do that, and I think if you're doing a challenge, it's an entirely different thing. Everything before success is just practice. Exactly, Emzod. Exactly. I did a death counter. I think I've mentioned this before. This isn't new information. I think I did a death counter like once. And I hated everything about counting the deaths. I was just like, I'm not doing this. Like, it just started to feel like staring at it was like, ugh, again? You'd have to look like way early days to find a game, or when I was playing with a death counter. Oh, damn it. Yes. Okay. That was good. The slow walk towards me is so obnoxious, but also so badass. I haven't played many Souls-like games, only Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring so far. And I only count my deaths for Millennia. I counted my attempts for Millennia. And do you want to know? I'm quite proud of it, so I'm happy to brag. The first time I ever did it, 6. I did it in 6 attempts. Yep. And pre-patch, I will add as well. And then second time round, I did it in 3. Mainly because I was paying attention to other things. DS3 is, yeah, DS3, I love DS3. That's my favorite of the Souls games. Pro streamer, for real. That's my favorite of the Souls games, DS3. And as punishing as Nameless King was, doing that fight is so unbelievably rewarding for me. I practiced that fight. Like, I genuinely off-stream fought him and got as close to killing him as possible, and then I, like, at times I stopped because I was like, I feel like I've got it. Sister Frida as well, like that was, so Nameless King was about 3 hours, 3 and a bit hours. Sister Frida was about 3 and a bit hours. But I love it. I truly love DS3. It's my favorite. I'm very partial to Demon Souls. Played it month of release and was a big fan. Release and was a big fan. Okay, I've only played the remaster, and I'm enjoying it. I still need to go back to it. What I couldn't get on with is the world tendency stuff. Like that was the thing that threw me, because I was like, what? What does this mean? I mean, my first Souls games was literally Dark Souls. Back on the 360 days. Back when you didn't really understand, like people leaving notes saying, enemy left, safe right, and then you go right and there's a hole. You know. People deliberately being trolled. And I didn't really understand about, like, those messages. I was like, what? People are being helpful. And then I soon realized they were not being helpful. I think one of the big things that kept me from being faster with learning bosses, etc., is that both Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring went super heavy armor. And then some weapons I liked. Initially, when the first time I played Dark Souls, very first Dark Souls, I went like, effectively, like just a melee build. So similar thing, focused on strength rather than anything else. And then when I started learning about the game, I was like, okay, Dex. Dex is the way. Okay, we got this. Ah, stuff. Ew, Dex. Damn it, we were doing so well. That seemed to be everyone's. Demon Souls kind of flew under the radar for some time. Yeah, and also, like, Demon Souls being on PS3, and only PS3, is the thing that I think really affected it. Because basically, PS3 was the generation I missed. I didn't buy PS3, and like they didn't really make a slim version that was reliable, or they did, but it's not really great. Like it's very difficult to find them and find ones that are working. I know there were a lot of problems with PS3s. Look at my horse is amazing. But yeah, I feel like until the remaster, there were a lot of people who wanted to play it. Like I missed Metal Gear Solid 4 because it was on PS3, and they've not made it available on like a remaster. Give me a port. You don't even need to remake it. But I've never played Metal Gear Solid 4. And I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid. Dex is the way. Big Dex energy. Big Dex, tiny horse. Did no one appreciate my joke in Stu's Discord? More energy, more pressure, more pressure, more energy, more passion, more passion. Like, when Ghost was talking about Oblivion, that's what that's based on. It took me 10 attempts to do Melania until I realized she was healing when I blocked her attacks as well, so I basically had to learn fighting without a shield at Melania. Oh, that's tough. Absolutely. Thank you for a great evening. I'm tired and the bed is calling. Emsod, bonsoir. Rest well. Have a lovely weekend. May your dreams be pleasant and full of Batman. It took me 103 Melanias until I got hurt. I can understand that because it's such a tough fight, and there are things like your mimic. If you choose to take a mimic, she will heal off the mimic. But sometimes that helps just to kind of provide a distraction. There we go. Stunned you, you bastard. Ah, I hate that got me. Ah, I went for a hit there. Yes, another stun will take it. I didn't use any summons or mimics. That's good. I will read that all in a second. No! You bastard. Oh man, that's so annoying. Look at my health. Ah, damn it. We're so close. Didn't use any summons or mimics or whatnot in Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Dark Souls, there's a couple of summons for particular fights that kind of story-wise make sense. So that does make sense. If you want to summon them. But there, again, there is no, I would argue there is no right or wrong way to play Souls. And there are a couple of things where actually certain bosses, if you try and fight them in a regular way, that's where the mistake could be. But I would even argue that, like, I saw somebody do Yorm where they didn't have the weapon for Yorm. Especially like the, what's his name, that Antspur Rapier with Scarlet Rot, but I put poison on it as well for a big part of the game. Nice. Yeah, Doji flex. I didn't even know how until I was about halfway through the game. Nice. I think that was a good attempt. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, I reckon we're close. Okay, we need a good run. So we need a good run. That one as a follow-up feels so harsh. Yeah, second phase. I'm loving it, Doji. It's like a great mix between God of War and a Souls game, but in like the best elements of both. Damn it. Okay, we did really well. First phase. Second phase, not so much. There was a point where I should have healed. My floodlight is going off. Who's there? Yeah, I would say, like, okay, the stuff that's a little bit salty is that there is, like, these things to bind to, which are effectively bonfires, for lack of a better term. And that, yes, when you die, your stuff is in a particular place until you go and collect it or you die again. So that is very similar. However, I would argue that a lot of it is not as Souls-like as it might seem. I'm gonna go with stamina. Or endurance, excuse me. But like, it's a little bit more action-based. And like, the blocking is a bit more like Sekiro. It feels like you're trying to deplete a stamina bar on the enemy. So basically, you see that white bar underneath his health? That is his stamina, or poise. So we're trying to break it, and he's trying to break ours. So Sekiro definitely has like that feature. Yeah. Okay, we've got no heals, but let's go. I mean, that for a Souls game is really tough. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. Okay. Oh, so close. Yeah, neither. That's the Souls one that I was like, I tapped out, and I tapped out for a long time. That was the one where I was like, I need to stop playing this. Okay. Brooksy. There's other hard things that are far more enjoyable, to be fair. Brooksy, what an entrance. Brooksy, how are you? Oh, damn it. I know I have to get out of the way of that. Oh, we should get extra hits in. Right, second phase. Oh. Damn it. Ah, so close. We're getting there. We're getting there. Sure, Stu. Sure. Okay, that was... I really feel like we're making progress with this fight. No. This is not the one, though. I can tell you right now. Based on what's happening as we speak. knew that. I knew that one was gonna get. But we are consistently making it to phase 2, which is a big deal. Okay, we have like no health. Oh, goodness me. Yep. But Christian Bale did a good trilogy, but it's got to be Michael Keaton. Good man. Given his name Blade Phantom, he isn't very bladey. I mean, he can choose any blade. Lev, how are you? He's kind of got like a monopoly on just selecting blades as and when he chooses. I'm doing alright, thank you. I'm doing alright. And thank you for the affiliate anniversary wishes. Ah, damn it. In fairness, I deserve to die there. Yeah, I think it's interesting, like Jill and I think our feelings align on that. But like, so the question was, best Batmobile, and we were saying 66 Batmobile? Because while I do think 89 Keaton Batmobile is like amazing, something about 66 feels like it would be a lot of fun to drive. Like 89 Batmobile, I feel like it would just be horrible to corner in. It's got the costume jank alone where he couldn't turn his head without his torso makes the right. Yeah. You did get to see the 66 one? Yeah, I've seen it as well. I've been at least somewhere where there was a version, one of the ones that was used. Yeah. At a con, yeah. It's like seeing Ecto 1. You know. I think I watched 2 Batman movies. Don't ask me which ones though, a long time ago. Were they more recent ones? I didn't hate the Batman, you know, the Pattinson one. But I do think his Bruce Wayne was fucking miserable. And I'm like, look, I get it, but like, dude. Oh, man. I watched 89 recently. You can tell it was done on a bigger budget. Every time a helicopter is in shot, is a remote... It was done on a budget. Every time a helicopter was in shot, it's a remote control one with action figures in it. Yeah. I think I watched the Pattinson one, and one with Bale. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, like, again, Pattinson's Batman isn't terrible. It's just that, like, his Bruce Wayne is just so miserable. So miserable. I'm just like, alright, dude. Like, he's had conversations with Alfred to be like, you don't understand me, Alfred. Like, that's how emo his Batman is. I'm not doing well anymore. He's totally emo. Like, he's clearly told Alfred that Alfred doesn't understand him. He's listening to Breaking Benjamin. That was worth dying for. Okay, so the way I approached the Batman was I watched it in 2 bits. I started watching it, and then I was like, I've been watching this movie for a long time. And then I looked at my watch, and I was like, I'm gonna take a break from this movie and watch the rest of it. And something's getting in the way. And something's getting in the way. Like, it's just him, like, rocking in his bedroom, and Alfred's like, this fucking song again. Jesus. No, it's not. Doji, I'm just being silly. But it's just that he's very emo. Just watching Expedition 33, and the main guy is voiced by Charlie Cox, but he looks like Pattinson. Really? Something just about to break. Is it the Batsuit? No. It's the Diary of Wayne. Stu. Okay. I know we've got Best Batmobile pinned. Can we unpin that and pin Diary of Wayne? Perfect. Yeah, Jill, I watched it like on a Saturday. I started watching it on a Saturday night, and I was like, how much longer have we got of this? And then I paused it, and I was like, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna catch up at the next point. And then I went back and watched the rest of it on Sunday, but it is super long. And also, it feels like there's a point where the movie concludes. And then I looked at the time, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? How much longer have I got? I will say this. Penguin series that came out of that, oh my god, that's amazing. Watch The Penguin. It's like The Sopranos in Gotham. Like, it's Sopranos in Gotham. Honestly. I loved it. You know what that song does? Master Wayne, is that Diary of Jane? You know what that song does to you. It did feel long, but I can watch a lot. All the Lord of the Rings extended in one day. It's on something I don't have. I feel like I watched it on Netflix. And that was the reason why. And then I feel like it was on Sky, which is like our main stuff over here. Or a lot of people have Sky. It's like cable. It was cable over here for a long time. And then like similar thing. Like are you talking about Penguin? Penguin is on HBO, right? Because that's Warner. Max, yeah. So we have a channel in the UK, and I've said this before. I'm sorry for anybody who knows this. Deal with it. There's a channel called Sky Atlantic, which is we get like Showtime, we get HBO, we get like a bunch of things that are on those kind of channels on this. But like the rights are all over the place because some stuff is on Prime, some stuff is on Netflix, some stuff is on that, some stuff is on Disney Plus. But it doesn't always follow that logic, and it's not always clear where you can watch something. It just varies. Like some days you're like, what's this on? Where can I watch it? It's a pain in the Yaris, in the Toyota Yaris. Right. So glad Max isn't a streaming service here. I don't need another, right? Like, and I've got some things on Paramount as well. Oh my god, forgot about Paramount Plus. That's how I watch Twin Peaks without having to break out the Blu-rays. Well, so MDB, like, it kind of is on one thing because I've got I've got this thing called Sky Stream. So basically, they're all they're apps on the same thing. So like, they're all on this little tiny box. There's like a little cube, little square, sorry, and I just open the apps on the thing to view them. To be honest, Brooks, it's only because of I get it included in my TV that I have it. Otherwise, I wouldn't pay for it. I literally, Twin Peaks is the only thing I watch on it. And I haven't even looked and seen what else they have on it. Like, they have everything but Fire Walk With Me. So it's like, boom, I can watch the show when we get to that annual rewatch. Oh my god, I knew that attack. Use it to watch Twisted Metal. Wasn't available in the UK though. Oh, really? Oh, Twisted Metal might be on Prime or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, it's really confusing. I've got a couple streaming services that are just there because they come with my phone contract. Yeah, like so, you get Netflix cheaper through Sky. So it's tied into that. And same as Paramount Plus. There's a few that like it's all tied in together. It's just But yeah, I agree. Same. I wouldn't want Max to be a service that we'd have to try and sign up to. You have Twin Peaks Z to A, which has both shows Firewalk with me, and it's one box set. I leave out for easy access. Yeah. But like Jill, again, it's like some weird rights issue, which is then why, like, I think when we watched it, I had to get it on, or we had to get it on a service like as a rental. Damn it. No, I know that's coming. Apparently they just weren't showing Twisted Metal outside of the States. But added it after my trial ended, so not signing up again. Oh, dude. It's a bit like Letterkenny though, like, I had to buy them from Prime, from Amazon, but now the final seasons aren't on there, so I don't know how I'm supposed to watch it. Like, so, and like, same with Shawsey, I really wanted to watch Shawsey, but can't find it through purely legal methods. So, you know, it's like, what do you do? Okay, we're second phase, but we're low health. Yeah, you're sick of chasing it around. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I get it. Damn. Letterkenny was on Hulu. Right, so, but Hulu is owned by... Oh, we got an ad. Balls. Hulu's owned by what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look on Google. Yeah. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Sorry. Just see me one of them bonfires. I love the game. Look, just tell me what you want me to do. There are some items, but nothing that's terribly relevant. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I don't want a great shield. You won't die. You fucking will die. Gonna hit him again. Hit. Yes, gotta heal. Gonna roll. Roll. Nope. I need to sneeze. That was horrible. Don't ever sneeze while you're playing a FromSoft game. Oh my god. There was so much pain. That hurt me. That hurt me in my insides.
Violent gangs using... What are they using? What are they using? Ripping open the man's chest and pulling out his heart. Studying the heart to recruit children. There we go.
Damn you. Okay, it's over now. It's over now. Bratton from The Office. I do like this touch. When you haven't read something, it glows.
Columbus
Jonas
was a mark
sees it.
keeper.
Pratter. Thank you.
Instrumental in aiding
Channeled you in a bread.
Phaedon to contain the cultists.
It's like bread was inside you all along.
However, after we met Kalen, we realized the sacrifice we made. It was calamity.
Seems harsh, we're just shooting it in the butt. No! Did that? Okay. I may have given it limited choices there. Okay. That is really, really good progress. 3 bosses. We defeated the ogre, we defeated that general, I don't remember his name, and that dude at the end. I'm going to have to Google those names. Thought you'd appreciate that my friend sent me a new picture of the Razer Xbox Boba Fett. Don't use words, use actions, sexy actions. Who told? Who told? What's my sexy action? That's it. I was just housing my drink, which is why I was muted for a little bit longer. Bonsoir. May next gen settle, and I hope they can get some rest. Right, we go again. I wonder if like mental fatigue is setting in. That makes sense. I feel like I was doing so good earlier, and I feel like my attempts are getting worse. That was wasteful of my stamina. Thank you for the welcome backs. That happens, yeah. Oh my god. That's so annoying. We go now, but thank you for streaming and have a nice evening. Mystic, you taking it easy. Thank you for hanging out and being here. It's appreciated. I wish I would get health back off, like, those big attacks. Okay, second phase and we've got an extra heal. Okay. There we go. Oh, damn. Yep. Oh my god. We were so close. Damn it. I do one more. I do one more. We level up time. We are. Okay. Vitality? Is it vitality? Do it. Bacardi and Coke. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do people get that reference? Bacardi and Coke. Do it. Do it. Who's your guy? Who are you doing? Bacardi and Coke. Do it. Do it. Like, say what you will, I love that movie. I unironically love that movie. So you've seen the GIF that is, it's Ben Stiller. It's from Starsky and Hutch. The one with Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. And he's just like, Bacardi and Coke, do it, do it. That's what it's from. And to be honest, like, my sister, like, there was a particular point where she would just say it to me. She'd be like, Bacardi and Coke, do it, do it. It just makes me think of that. I'm like, oh, now I know what it's from. Downloaded another 5 Metroidvanias. I'm not addicted, you are. Show it. Show it. We believes you. Damn it. Yeah, which ones did you get? Oh, Hollow Knight, yes please. Lucy playing Hollow Knight? Yes, 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 yes. Also, I do still have my randomizer for Hollow Knight, so it might be worth, maybe not crowd control, because while that was fun, I got nowhere in the game. You're gonna die? Ah. Should we do one more? I'll do one more. And then that will be it. That will be it. Wish me luck. Bless the run. Bless the run, please. Time 77. It better not be. I mean, look. Bless. Thank you. Damn. Beto on a streak, that's all I saw. I didn't see any more detail than that. Literally at the corner of my eye. Oh, come on. Oh, boo. Boo earns 9 years of shadow, grind, inlets, islets. Lucy, I love islets. That's a charming game. Distraction. Islets is really, like, it's a really unique game. And I think they did an interesting job. No, Obito, you're fine. Honestly, I distract myself, so you're all good. Ah, man. It can be the next one. Like, I played it, and I know Stu played it as well. It was a while after I had played it. I know Stu had fun with it. I enjoyed the game. Like, there are some things that it could do with a little bit of a tweak on some stuff. But it's a really charming game. No, I just need one more hit. No, okay, fine. Oh, we were so close. Damn it. All right. I now have a pet all the cats in Mandragora. I've now pet all the cats in Mandragora. Game complete. Fuck the final boss. That's it. You don't need to do any more. Unfortunately, I do need to wrap up. I'm very sorry. I wish we had managed to do it. But we're close. And I feel like I'm getting that fight, which is a good thing. And I think that's the main thing for me, is feeling like I'm learning it. I don't feel frustrated with it. I don't feel annoyed by the game. And I think that's the thing, is that, like, yes, it's challenging, but I'm getting it. And Lucy, like, thank you for words of wisdom. I'm highly considering this new job. Bito, you can talk about that. You can talk about that. You got way better at the boss, the great stream. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. We're learning. We're gonna go over here. Bito, you can talk about that. Please don't think that that's not a loud conversation. You're allowed. Please tell us. That's good. We like positive news, and that is definitely high on that list. But, like, dude, that's really... If I take the job, that would mean no streams for me. What, just because of time-wise? Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I know, like... there were... Sometimes it's just, like, the timing of stuff really works out badly. You know, it's just like, what do you do? Money beats streams. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, and, you know... GG's for streaming. You get, yeah, exactly. Get this battle next time. Thank you. You get one-to-one training, and it might be the case that you get to a point where you can do stuff that gives you that time to do it. So yeah, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Gotta find people. More passion, more energy, more energy, more passion. Like, I feel... it's going to be a lot of work for at least a year or two. Oh, I get that. But anyway, let's find somewhere to raid into. I'm really conscious of a few people doing some things that I'm like, I don't want to interrupt them. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like, I know that there were times when I was doing certain jobs where I kind of had to briefly, like, pop by and say hi, and then that was it. Okay. Where are we going to drop you off? You know when I nearly mispressed that. I nearly went somewhere I wasn't intending to go. Okay. And so you can hang with some of us, just not the UK folks so much. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it just be the way. We're going to drop you off with Mookie. Mookie is currently doing music. Mookie does rocksmith bass playing. So if you're a fan of bass, you go into there and you're very nice and polite, you can request a song, and Mookie is super talented. And also, like, just an absolute vibe. Wonderful guy. The least you can do is drop him a follow, drop me a follow. Drop him a follow, because he's, like I say, he's just a nice guy. who were fortunate to know because of Twitch. So, before I forget, just big thanks to everybody for hanging out and being here. Who did we miss? What did we miss? Shaker did 65 stream streak. Lucy 7 stream streak. MDB for gifting to Ghost. Dank 3 stream streak. Callie for 39 months. Bear Champ, thank you for the bits. And just Abito with your 10 stream streak. I'll be back on Sunday. Possibly Phasmo. It depends on if everybody's around. I'll have to put the feelers out. But for now, I'm going to say goodnight and leave you on an ending screen.